All right, so I got sixth place at the Dallas Open with Tornadjinn. Let's get right into it. You got two Tornadjinn and three Winjin. These cards are crazy. Going Winjin into Tornadjinn gets you two cards in an 8 body. If you can stick Tornadjinn for more than one turn, you're usually winning that game. Just Heart and Solar deck, really good. For the Solar guys, we're playing three Lumaru and three Calfmel, and that's it. Unfortunately, there aren't really other good Solar 1-drops that fit into this deck, but these cards are really good. Lumaru being a 5/2, it's usually coming down with water, really strong, and Calfmel being a healer on a good stat line is absurd. MVP all day. For the rest of the guys, we're playing three Eddie because it's Eddie, three Rabbit because it's Rabbit, and one Chick because this card should be banned. For the last guy, we're playing one Quackle. I needed a 17th guy, and the only other heal cards we have in the deck are Calfmel and Ambrosia. So having a third name that you can grab off Tornadjinn to guarantee heals is really strong. This card overperformed. For the runes, we're playing two Zeus and two Apollo. Zeus because it's the best card in the game, and Apollo because we need to guarantee Winjin effect going off. Apollo is objectively the worst card in the deck. Unfortunately, you do have to play it. There are other ways to get Winjin going, like you can blind call it, or you can go double Winjin, rain chant Winjin. All that works, but Apollo is really nice to have, especially if it hits and you can grab a third card off that Ascension. I did find myself siding out of 1 to 2 copies of this card, but I would not cut it entirely. Rest of the runes, we're playing 3 Ambro, 2 Cryoblast, 1 Earthquake, 1 Laurels, Cryo or EQ Laurels, 3 different names you can grab off Tornadjinn for removal, really strong, and obviously independently good. For the counter runes, 3 Gorgons, 3 Shield, 2 PTA, and 2 Tsunami. Only 10, which is really light, but it worked out fine. PTA kind of sucks, but there aren't really other options that fit well into this deck. On the March 8th webcam premiere tournament, I was playing Altars over PTA, and that felt even worse. Although I did go undefeated in Swiss, so that's not a bad option to try, but I prefer PTA. Now for the Spirit deck. We're playing 7 different types of Spirits in the Spirit deck, which is really annoying, but you get used to it, and it is necessary, unfortunately. Playing 1 Flormine for the Cryoblast and to misenchant Tornadjinn to play around Cryoblast, which comes up a lot. Playing Owloon for the side deck and to have a 7th Spirit to heal off of Calfmel. Playing 2 Taratlus for the Earthquakes, 2 Lycris for Winjin Tornadjinn, 3 Leviathan, which doesn't feel like enough, but the Spirit deck is really tight, so you have to make it work. Playing 5 Zaptors. On March 8th, I was only playing 4, and you definitely need the 5th. This was great, especially now that we're playing Quackle. And for solos, we're playing 6, which felt perfect all day. Now for the side deck, we're playing 2 Galaxy. This is the only card on the side that I didn't bring in all day, but I was glad to know it was there. It's really good into water and into decks where you just need more 5s. 2 Spectarius for just when you need it. 2 Boobat for Blizz. 2 Temple. This was really good for me in the previous webcam premiere, but didn't really do anything this event, so I'm not sure if I would cut it, but it would be the first card to go from the side. Playing 2 Hurricanes for when your opponent doesn't respect it, and for matchups where your opponent really needs to stick a guy and they need their back row to protect that guy. We're playing 2 Spoiled Fruit for heal, 3rd Tsunami, another Owloon for the specs, and 1 Lycris for the Hurricanes. Yeah, that's it. I really like this deck. It's a lot of fun to play. I went undefeated in Swiss on the March 8th webcam premiere, which really motivated me to play this deck for this event. Super fun. Really strong, surprisingly. On paper, I did not think this deck would be this good, but when you play it and you play it right, sometimes it just feels unbeatable, and it's got a good 5 score for when you need to play a slower mid-range game. Really like the deck. It's a lot of fun. You should pick it up. Yeah, and that's it. Thanks for watching.